I feel is the best way we can always be in seeking without falling into boredom is to follow what Upanishads declare us how to live, and like to follow the Kamikagama, because it's directly given like Mahadeva's instruction to live our day-to-day life. When we start living that, we get the inspiration to live our life as per how Mahadeva declared it to be. So when we start living the Kamikagama, boredom doesn't come in our life and we'll be living with inspiration.
Adding to what he said, what I think is when we make each decision from the context of I'm the consciousness and I'm making this decision and everything around me is also part of me, what I think is naturally we won't fall into that boredom. When we have that context, whenever we make a decision, we won't fall into boredom.
What I feel as the best way to continue having seeking in our life is, we keep doing Vakyarthas and living whatever we speak. We will not entertain boredom in life, because when we do Vakyarthas, we dig into our deeper and deeper levels of our inner space and consciousness, and then when we apply that, we will not allow boredom into our life and constantly be in space of seeking. What I feel as like how we can complete our boredom is when we keep aligning ourselves to the context that we are the consciousness and performing our action from that context, we will not entertain boredom, because consciousness is constantly expanding, and when we set the context for ourselves that we are the consciousness, we cannot be stagnant, so we cannot actually get bored. We keep expanding and we continue to seek, so at that point we will not get bored. So what I feel is the best way to keep yourself in seeking and not get in the space of boredom is set your context for every action you do as I am doing this because I am the consciousness.
Sit with the master. Simply the enlightenment happens. Shivoham experience flowers. Especially Varanasi. Tirtha, the Ganga. In Kamikagama, Mahadeva says, Ganga is the ever pure water. Ganga, Tirtha, Sthala. What better Sthala you will get than Varanasi? His very own address. What better place you will find? And Achala Murti, Viswanatha, Sachala Murti, Gurudeva. And the concept you are going to work is Shivoham. After death, where you are going to go, prepare yourself for that. The best place to prepare yourself for the journey of after death is Varanasi. Actually, this Varanasi inner awakening is going to be the experience of Upanishads, literally. Varanasi is the place where you live even death. You live even death.
I have heard about mirroring neurons lead us to the state of brain you are mirroring. Does this mean in Shivoham in Varanasi, we actually mirror Shiva's neurons?
Yes. Shiva's left is neuron activity and his very DNA still as Varanasi. Please understand, Varanasi is the DNA structure of Mahadeva. You will just not only mirror Shiva's neuron activities, you will just pick up the DNA, the very DNA of Mahadeva. Please understand, the whole Varanasi is DNA of Mahadeva. Ganga is the water washing Mahadeva. Don't visualize, always in the Shiva's portraits, the Ganga is portrayed like it will come from the head and fall from the side. No, it comes from the head, falls all over him rolls on his body and flows. Understand, the portraits are wrong. It just comes from him. How can she flow away? You would have never logically analyzed. How can such great lover of Shiva flow away? She's not a fool. She just flows on him, washes him and flows. Varanasi is very DNA of Mahadeva. Ganga is very Sparsha Tirtha, Snana Tirtha of Mahadeva. Come to Varanasi, not just to mirror Shiva's neurons, to pick up his very DNA.